with a swift reaction should those new round of EU sanctions be imposed. CCTV's Barton has details from Moscow.
We've heard strong words from Russian Prime Minister Dmitry Medvedev saying things like Russia could ban the flights of foreign airlines over Russian airspace. That is something that he says would force some struggling airlines out of business. And he thinks that that would be a strong measure. He said that the Kremlin has been too patient with previous rounds of sanctions in its reprisals. We've seen the bans of foreign food imports that have not only caused some pain to various exporters across the European Union having to compensate them for produce that has been grown for export to Russia, but now doesn't have that market open to them. But that has also hurt Russian consumers. Prices have risen. There was already high inflation. That's expected to rise as well. So a double-edged sword by these proposed Russian countermeasures against Russia's air industry as well, but one that Russia thinks is necessary if those sanctions are put into place. State-controlled media is constantly reinforcing the message from the Kremlin that Russian President Vladimir Putin is protecting his people, is the good guy when it comes to the east of Ukraine, and is trying to make peace there, not trying to make war, as Kiev and the West says. And that message also is that the US and Kiev are behind the problems in eastern Ukraine. And there are a lot of Russians who do believe that message. And public support for President Putin, at least shown by public opinion surveys, is very high indeed. However, we also have surveys asking questions about eastern Ukraine, and many Russians there think that Russia should not go to war with what they consider a brotherly nation, Ukraine. And that is complicated by things such as reports of the secret burials of Russian soldiers who had been fighting in eastern Ukraine, with relatives asking, where have our relatives gone, and has our government been lying to us? Awkward questions for the Kremlin, but there are still many people who support the government's line here.